Because I kept up with it. I watched it from afar, and I watched friends of yours. I heard from friends of yours. I saw things that were not cool that you had to go through, and I just know that it was wrong. And let me say this before I ask you your question. Let me just share this, and then I'm gonna bring some questions to you.
Okay.
Because I'm not even in Tarboro, but I had to write a letter to the editor. As a supporter of yours, as a true friend of yours, hoping that other people will pick up the torch and support you and help you accomplish what you was trying to accomplish by getting on the Tarboro Town Council. Now, what was done to you? First and foremost, the appointment. The appointment, in my opinion, was illegal. It should have never happened. And it became, your thing became a black and white thing, because I'm gonna be frank. White people made it a black and white issue. You didn't make it a black and white issue. They made it a black and white issue locally. The appointment was a setup that I believe among some citizens and some councilmen and the town administration.
Wrong thoughts.
And a lot of people came around you acting like they was your friends, but really they wasn't. From me looking in from the outside, being able to read the tea leaves, and people getting on the bandwagon of all this so-called criminal stuff that you had, that they missed the big picture. Now, some people, it was certain people that were saying that you wasn't qualified, or that you weren't ready. And I can call these people names out because some of them I talk directly to. Nobody is ready to be a politician.
Yeah, real thoughts.
You learn as you go. That was just their cop-out for not supporting you. Now, I wish somebody would call in that said that.
I ain't worried about God, because they gonna probably hang up on you because you like
I wish they would call.
Right. They ain't, because they know you gonna tell like it is, because you know what it really is.
Because even some of the council members up there, both black and white, all of them, all 7 of them. Even down to
the it's eight.
No, 8. It was 7.
It's 8 in Tarboro. It's 8 in Tarboro. I got my bad. You're right.
Thank you. It was 7 that had to do the appointment, along with the one mayor made it 8. If he was gonna have to vote on it, but never in the history of America, in any town or city, appointment would have went like it went in small town Tarboro, and they got away with it because of those who were orchestrating behind the scenes. Now, let me go back to your so-called friends and supporters.
Gotcha. Go ahead, raw thoughts.
Because people are gonna say you wasn't ready, that you wasn't, you needed more time or whatever the case may be. When I ran for office, I didn't know anything about politics. I was just in the community. I learned. And you would have learned. But people want to look at this criminal stuff. But you was a person that been in the community, been in the street, know people on both sides of the track, want Tarboro to do better. But people are going to get behind somebody who never, in my opinion, who probably never been to a council meeting. They appointed someone and got behind someone because of a family name and this person is young, but if they want to be in, but they never, I don't know anything that they've done as it relates to, besides doing stuff quietly behind the scenes by donating something, but I ain't never seen them in the streets doing anything. But and then you're gonna get your so-called friends, some of your so-called friends, and they some of my so-called friends too, gonna talk about you about some criminal charges. But here it is, you got a person that want to do good by this town and want to do good by the citizens, but you're gonna go and support somebody that really majority of the people didn't even know existed. Absolutely. Except for family name. That showed me the mentality of some of their thinking. Some of your so-called friends, the mentality of their thinking. And yeah, I would still talk with them and I'll be cordial with them. But again, I will watch you. If they had to do anything as it relates to me. Now, because some of those same people, when I first ran for office, I know some of these same people was called in a room and talked about me. But I wasn't worried about them because I had a lot and I knew who I was working with and rolling with.
A lot of the greatest.
And so I wasn't concerned, but again, a lot of these so-called, now I ain't gonna talk about white people, I'm talking about black people. But a lot of these so-called black friends and associates, they supposed to have been in your corner. They supposed to have pushed you, and they supposed to have been up there fighting for your appointment, and then they should have fought to help you win the election. Because those little charges that you had are those charges that was pending at the time. That wasn't going to stop you from functioning to do what you wanted to try to do for the citizens of Tarboro, in my opinion. Now, I wish somebody would chime in and beg the different, because I think I know you well enough. I most definitely know Tarboro well enough that I knew and believed that you would have been the best thing for Tarboro, even right now, and on that council. So, with all that said, that can go on for nights, because me and you have hashed this out for weeks and months. But I do want to present some questions to you. The main thing that people and so-called friends and so-called associates start backing away from you or didn't want to support you openly or didn't support you whatever, because you had some charges. Tell what those charges were and what are they now?
Long story short, they were bad checks they try to make on me. And at the end of the day, they are officially dismissed. Lawyer proved that it was nothing that I was stealing, anything like that. And raw thoughts, you know.
As of when? It's all over with now?
Correct.
As of when?
What's the day's date?
The day is the 13th.
August 10th.
August 10th. So all those charges that people pulled away from you from is gone.
Correct.
All those charges. So now
I won't finish though, but go ahead.
Say again. Go ahead. Now, so all these people want to talk about you, want to run and whisper, and they let somebody get in office now that ain't even paying attention to them, ain't concerned about them.
Right.
They probably can't even go knock on the door because probably majority of the people.
I will say they make it knock on the door, but it ain't gonna get
no. Listen. They probably don't listen to what I'm saying. They probably don't even know where he live at.
Point.
That's what I'm talking about. They probably don't even know where he live at. And also, too, yeah, they probably know where they can find him. But at the same time, can they approach them? Or will they approach them to tell them their concern? Now, when I was on the council, I had a lot of black people that approached me and white people that approached me with their concerns to tell me what their problems were, what they disliked and liked. But, and I believe you would have been that same type of person.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet your first time home buyer, Cameron Lord. Whether you're buying your first time home or looking to sell, he's here to make the process smooth, stress-free, and successful. He has access to down payment assistance program in Esco County, Wilson, Pitt County, Greene County, helping more families achieve ownership. His negotiation skills is second to none. Focused on keeping more money in your pocket while you got him through every step of the home buying process. Thinking about selling? No worries. Free estimate from Cameron Lord. Make sure you give him a call. Use the promo code Raw Thoughts. That's right, Raw Thoughts, because this guy is your one-stop shop. Cameron Lord. Number 252-567-6023. That's right, 252-567-6023. And also email him at CameronLord@kw.com. CameronLord@kw.com. You've seen the flyer up here. You've seen what you got to see. Let's make it happen. Use the promo code Raw Thoughts. I'm telling you, you'll never regret it, and you'll never understand how important real estate selling or buying is through Cameron Lord. Raw mind, raw thoughts.
Those little charges that you had, or those charges that was pending at the time, that wasn't going to stop you from functioning to do what you wanted to try to do for the citizens of Tarboro, in my opinion. Now, I wish somebody would chime in and beg the different, because I think I know you well enough. I most definitely know Tarboro well enough that I knew and believed that you would have been the best thing for Tarboro, even right now, and on that council. So, with all that said, that can go on for nights, because me and you have hashed this out for weeks and months. But I do want to present some questions to you. The main thing that people and so-called friends and so-called associates start backing away from you, or didn't want to support you openly, or didn't support you whatever, because you had some charges. Tell what those charges were and what are they now?
Long story short, they were bad checks they try to make on me, and at the end of the day, they are officially dismissed. Lawyer proved that it was nothing that I was stealing, anything like that. And raw thoughts, you know.
As of when? It's all over with now?
Correct.
As of when?
What's the day's date?
The day is the 13th.
August 10th.
August 10th. So all those charges that people pulled away from you from is gone.
Correct.
All those charges. So now
I won't finish though, but go ahead.
Say again. Go ahead.
You gotta finish.
Now, so all these people want to talk about you, want to run and whisper, and they let somebody get in office now that ain't even paying attention to them, ain't concerned about them.
Right.
They probably can't even go knock on the door, because probably majority of the people.
I will say they make it knock on the door, but it ain't gonna get
no. Listen. They probably don't listen to what I'm saying. They probably don't even know where he live at.
Point.
That's what I'm talking about. They probably don't even know where he live at. And also, too, yeah, they probably know where they can find him. But at the same time, can they approach him? or will they approach them to tell them their concerns? Now, when I was on the council, I had a lot of black people that approached me and white people that approached me with their concerns to tell me what their problems were, what they disliked and liked. But and I believe you would have been that same type of person.
No doubt. You already know me. I've been in this public realm and outside of politics. Like, I've been a guy you can approach for anything. You want to give me a hug, I give you a hug. I kiss you on the cheek, I kiss you on the cheek. Want me to hug a baby, I will. So that's what I am. So like anybody that knows me, they know that.
So the criminal charges is all of them gone?
Dismiss officially, and it's one more raw thoughts. One more that. So the way the lawyer presented it to me was like he was saying that they didn't put them together.
Okay,
this is gonna be, and it's one more. And I'm honestly, I'm being transparent. It's gonna be dismissed like the rest of them because he said he couldn't find a way to put it together to get everything away. But looking at everything, the same evidence, and if everything else got dismissed, he feel like this gonna be dismissed. He just he can't put it together with this one. I don't know why, but he broke it down. Yeah,
right. And see, the same people who backed away from you or either didn't support you openly, because they should have supported you openly.
Correct.
Both black and white. All the white friends that you got, they should have supported you openly. But again, I say this so much, and I got this history from those who mentored me. And I give honor and homage to Rudolph Knight and Dr. Larry All and Florence Honor Armstrong. Those were three individuals who mentored me in politics and who really gave me and helped lay my foundation in politics, because they gave it to me raw and they guided me. They helped me. When I was on the council, whenever I got my council packet, I would talk with them about items on my council packet. If I wasn't clear about something, if I wasn't sure, if I didn't understand it, I would seek them out and they will help me understand it, get a clear picture. So I will understand it so I can make a informed decision that's best for the citizens that I serve. So again, that's what I saw that you would have done, I believe, with other people. And that's what is needed. And also, as it relates to you, Ryan, it really hurt me that people ran with your story, but we don't do the same thing to other people, because people could have dug into other people's background and found things out too.
Oh, raw mind, raw thoughts. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? And then we would have had a scale of justice that we needed to have taken a look at, and we would have been able to balance the two. Because because it tripped me out when both of me and your so-called friends and associate was saying you weren't ready, this ain't your time, you don't know that much. But you got a person that really ain't never known to be involved in politics at all.
Raw thoughts.
And some of these people supported this person, and they might not support them openly, but they support them covertly. And meaning they went against you openly or either sneakily. So they went against you. So but again, we know those people, and I just tell you, be mindful of them. Be mindful of them. Watch them, because Tarboro, as it relates to Tarboro politics, Tarboro is still heavily racially divided. But it's so quiet.
And let me know if you can stop me when I talk, but I got a lot to say about that. So, like, for one, you are right. Like, everything is heavily divided, people don't discuss everything. Want to discuss about me because I understand how politics works now, and studying the game and like learning it from a lot of people. But at the same time, like the person that won, like his mom, was embezzling money from state employees. I mean, State Farm for years, and they so those people, Caucasians, whatever you want to say. I'm not a racist person. I love everybody. So let me be clear when I say this. I love everybody, but don't put no blame on me when your mom was in the cookie jar the entire time, and it's proof on that, regardless of when the court or not. We know, and trust me, I'm a media guy. They should know that I will find out stuff. And crazy part, I didn't even want to even find out. I was done with it. People brought this to me. Their own Caucasian people brought it to me.
But that's the thing, though, Ryan. But that's the thing. People brought stuff to you after the fact.
Correct, because they didn't want
to. That's why I call you. That's why I call them so-called friends and associates, because black and white had information that they could have given you to help your campaign, or either giving it to somebody, like the other side, the opposition side did. They could have gave you some information to help you. That's why I tell you so many times, brother, to watch who you lend your ear to and watch who you put your lips to. Because again, brother, they don't really care about you. They care about themselves and what they could potentially get out of the deal if it ain't nothing but a relationship, or either something can be financial, or something like that. Because again, I don't want to harp on this, but again, what I keep saying to you, and I wanted to. Only reason why now I wrote a letter to the editor on your.
They ain't got no editor because the editor. Check this out.
No,
I want to say this. I want to interrupt. The editor used to come around here all the time. He used to walk his dog around all the time.
Right, I'm talking about.
Ain't like the jail death penalty. But
right,
like when I write something to him, I'm gonna be transparent. What I'm saying is, let me finish on.
Go ahead,
Brother Muhammad. The editor, Raw Thoughts, used to come around all the time. Soon as particular people got in charge, soon as particular people was involved, he disappeared. So what I'm trying to say is, everything I did, it wouldn't have mattered to him because he was team them. And he can say whatever, however you want to say. Even when I ran with politics, like it's amazing that people that's on that council has done some really bogus shit. Raw Thoughts, I had to say it like this, and he didn't comment on it. But because it's the particular ward, he wants to say like, hey, this guy did it. And he want to put my whole criminal charges up there, not understanding what was going to happen. The whole intent was politics to not let me win. But I'm cool. I'm great. I'm great with it. Right. But my whole issue is like, don't play me. Don't make me feel like this bad guy, because your favorite guy that you wanted to really be in the seat. Let's be real. Raw Thoughts. I'm going Raw Thoughts. The guys you really want to be in the seat, they have a chance. So you went with whatever. When you behind Ace Hardware talking to the man who's in the seat, when you're around trying to blame game on me when a person that's in the seat, mom has done some stuff that hasn't been like legit, and y'all like to manipulate it because of whatever it is. And I'm cool with that. I'm not mad. But don't make it like you gonna blackball me for things I'm doing